Professional photographers eke out a living despite steep competition in the digital ecosystem and advancement in mobile phone technology. This comes to the fore as World Photography Day is marked to celebrate the process of documenting memories, which also brings photographers and photo lovers together. SALISU witnessed this year's event and files in this report. That report during our subsequent bulletin. Moving on, the voice of a visually impaired person, SALISU IBRAHIM, captivates many radio listeners in Kaduna. The story of Ibrahim, a newsreader at Federal Radio Corporation of Nigeria, Kaduna, is an example of ability in disability. Despite all odds, he achieved his dreams and inspired a community of people with special needs. Bella Musa has more to it.
Born in Kano in 1979, SALISU IBRAHIM was enrolled by his parents into special education school in Kano, from where he proceeded to Government Secondary School Gwale and then to Kaduna Polytechnic, where he graduated with HND in Mass Communication. He later obtained Master's degree in Digital Technology, Communication and Education from University of Manchester in the United Kingdom.
Based on the information received from my parents, it was as a result of a normal or regular eye illness. I had an eye illness. After some times, they discovered that if I was asked to take or bring something, it was not the business as usual. So they gradually or they discovered that I had challenge with my sight. So then the efforts to regain the sight started with no positive response or results.
With his condition, this visually impaired person defied all challenges and achieved his dream.
At Government Secondary School Gwale, that's where I started using typewriter to write tests or assignments. And with the help of friends, notes were dictated to me, to have it for my use. So that is for Gwale. Coming to Mass Communication Department, I was the only blind person. I was even the first blind person admitted into Mass Communication in the history of the Department of Kaduna Polytechnic. And the same method was applied, using typewriter for tests, assignment, and exams. And friends dictated the notes and handouts to me for my reading.
Translation of news bulletin from English to Hausa is no mean task in the newsroom, but with the use of Braille, Ibrahim carried out his job diligently, rising to the position of a manager translation at FRC in Kaduna.
I was using two methods at that time. Firstly, I was either to record news, the English news, which I will be transcribing and use my Braille to translate, or get the support of one of the friends or staff to dictate the English copy of the news, which I will translate into Hausa and go independently to cast it live from the studio. Gwamnatin tarayya ta nanata aniyar da take da shi na inganta rayuwar al'ummar ƙasa. Ƙungiyar kwadugo ta ƙasa wato NLC ta yi barazanar shiga yajin aiki.
I worked with him for over a decade. SALISU is somebody that you can rely on. SALISU is a gifted because looking at his condition, SALISU never for once accepted that he's incapable.
He has exceptional traits and gifts attached to him. For example, you can give SALISU your phone number now. Once, and you can come back a week or a month or a year, and he will still call that numbers for you. He's such a gifted person, down to earth.
Well, despite his physical challenges, whenever he's delivering, you will not even supersede those that are that don't have physical challenges, because he does his work, he's dedicated at what he does.
Salisu Ibrahim is the first blind person to study mass communication in Kaduna Polytechnic, and also first in the north to start translation and read news on radio at FRCN. He also lectures at the Department of Mass Communication, Kaduna State University. Salisu attended courses and conferences within and outside Nigeria, and presently a state auditor of NUJ Kaduna Council. Bella Musa, Trust TV News Kaduna.